What was the craziest shit you threw in the trunk, in the back of the truck, though?
The craziest thing I think I ever did, one of the funniest. I am very fortunate, like you, George. Fortunate in the sense that God took us off the street for a while and put us back on to show us what the realities of life. You and I both know that we could have fell into the system.
Yeah.
And been in there right now scratching with COVID, ready to die. If you're in prison right now, you're dead.
Yeah.
You might as well sign your obituary.
There's riots in
If
every
you're in prison
right
listening right now, you're dead. I'm sorry to tell you. You shouldn't have stole the hose. You should have killed the fucking witness. You're fucked up. You're dying. It's all over. You don't even need the electric chair. If you got a nonviolent crime, you might get out. There's always a way. But if you got a violent crime, you're going to sit there till your ass grows roots. But what was I going to tell you?
I don't know.
You were telling me how we're lucky to be off the streets.
The craziest thing you did.
And the craziest thing you did, you put in someone's trunk. Car for parking in the front.
In 1986, I got a job at a place that I fucking... It was really hard. I was trying to get a second chance at life, and this job was presented to me. The problem was it was the opening scale of the job, and it was probably basically working for free. I enjoyed the job so much. I was a shagger at a body shop. And I enjoyed the job because eventually you graduated into becoming a detailer, and you went from working 60 hours and getting $200 a week.
For 60 hours?
Oh, my God, to working 60 hours and making $1,500 a week.
Oh.
That was a reality in 1987, 86 in my world.
What's that equivalent to what is now?
Oh, my God.
That's mad money, right?
Yeah.
That's like rent, everything.
Yeah, that was, these guys were detailing new cars. I forget what they were getting, and they were a piece of cake. You could do 10 of those in a day.
Wow.
They were getting like $50 for those, and all you had to do was take the cosmoline off, which is the chemical they put on the car when it comes on the ship, a protective coating. So
yeah, I know exactly
the
what
salt
you
water
mean.
won't get
exactly.
in it. Put the mats in.
Huh? Never mind.
Put the mats in it. Put the windshield wipers on. It's not more of a wash. It's more of a prep. So that's all it was. It took you an hour, 45 minutes. Once you knew how to do it, I would do 2 at a time when I got good at it. I would pull 2 in. Spray them both. It's both at the same time. The chemical has to stay on there to break the cosmoline. And I would just wait, hose them down, dry them up, put the windshield wipers on, take the mats out of the back seat. Sometimes you had to put the rim coverings
Yep, I know
on
what you
the
mean.
tires, put Armor All on the wheels, put some Armor All around the fucking thing, dope it up. Boom! I could do 10 of those a day. Used cars with 2.5 hours.
Why?
Because they take time. They use cars. You're going to get a Q-tip.
Oh, yeah, you're
go
right.
in
I got
real
you now.
thing and vacuum and throw Armor All and do the windows.
Shit, the Q-tip.
But all those
That's
motherfuckers,
OG.
I was getting in there at 6 in the morning.
The Q-tips for the AC? Huh?
Yeah, for the AC and the fucking thing. I know all that shit. I could detail a car at 140, and we would split it 50-50 or something like that. It was great money, and that's where I met the dude that I kidnapped Bella with. He installed stereos and speakers there. He was an idiot in the back. But the point of the story was, when I got the job there, you would get promoted to be a detailer, depending on how hard you worked. I ate those other shaggers alive.
Yeah.
Like I ate them alive. That's what you call it, a shagger. I ate them alive. They couldn't even walk. You know, you had to be there at 7. I was there at 6. And I was snorting coke then.
Yeah, as I was going to say.
Not a lot of coke because I was flat broke. But I had nowhere else to do and nothing to be. I was there at 6.
You were working to get some coke, too.
I was getting that job. And my girlfriend would pick me up at fucking 6 o'clock. The only thing enjoyable about that job was the burrito lady. She came at 10 o'clock and she made these green chili with mashed potato burritos, breakfast
I miss
burrito
that shit.
with eggs wrapped in aluminum foil. They were this big. I'd buy like 8 of those motherfuckers. She had me on the credit program where you buy on Friday. And then there was a team. There was the Baltimore Colts were then. And their father, there were two brothers that played for the Baltimore Colts, Kevin Call and another guy, Cal. One of them was a badass. He was an offensive lineman that had to cover like the dude against the Jets. And back in the 80s, all those defensive linemen, this guy fucking covered. Kevin Call. His father had the Roach Coach. So I would sell the father stolen cigarettes. I had a place that I could steal cartons of cigarettes from. And I would go in there and take like 10 cartons of cigarettes, give it to Mr. Cole, and he would give me credit. So
they were more expensive in the East Coast too, right? Cigarettes?
No, this is Colorado.
Oh, okay.
This was Colorado, G.
Oh, shit.
So I was selling them to Mr. Cole. But let's get to the basics of this. This place where I worked at, I finally got promoted, and I finally became a detailer. And once I became a detailer, I put the same passion into detailing, into being a detailer, because I had never made this type of money before, unless I was slinging coke.
Money makes you.
So I went in
move.
there to fucking work, Jack. I kept that job for like 7 months, 6 months, and I fucking was there at all times. Fucking, became my life. It got me clothes. Like I was in a hole. You ever been in a hole?
Yeah.
And you're like, if there's a time to work, it's now.
Exactly.
I'm not doing anything else with my life. So I just went down and I started picking up those $1,500 checks. And I was getting fucking, I was getting flush again.
How old were you?
It was 1987, so I was 24 years. It was 86.
Damn. So you was like fit, slim.
Yes,
Dressing
86.
Like how was your dress back then, Joey?
My
Like
dress
you wore like
back
the
then was
leather
jeans.
Okay.
White sneakers. Nothing has changed. From the white, it was probably white Converse, jeans, white T-shirt, gold chain. No leather in Colorado.
No? Why not?
You would scare white people.
Because what's the reason?
Coast shit. That's East Coast shit.
Oh,
Colorado,
okay, I got
it snows
you.
too much to wear leather.
Yeah.
You just stuck out like a sore thumb. I remember when I moved to LA. You know how many people I scared with that leather jacket?
No.
West Coast people, they can't handle it.
They were like,
I used to wear a leather jacket. I remember I used to go to news radio shootings when Joe Rogan was on news radio.
Okay.
And Joe Rogan would come up to me later on and go, "Dog, you're scaring these white people." I go, "How do you know?" And he goes, "Because they're talking about it. Who's that scary guy with the leather jacket on?" It scares white people. Once you're west of the Mississippi, you gotta lose the fucking leather jacket.
Yeah, what a trip.
Yeah, it scares white people. It gives them it's not something. How many people you see with leather jackets? And if they do wear leather jackets, they're kind of stylish in Los Angeles.
Yeah, exactly.
But this fucking place, after like 3 months, like when I first got in as a detailer, I wasn't really one of them. They were shitting on me because I was a shagger.
Like an apprentice kind of.
Yeah, but now when I was one of them, they would still bust my balls. They would still bust my balls from time to time. And now I had a different boss. And the guy I encountered was this guy called Dirk Johnson or Dirk Jordan. Dirk Johnson. And he had his own crew. So there was 8 detailers, but 5 of them were in his crew.
Oh, there's like clique.
Yeah, it was a clique. They would always get the preemie cars.
Yeah.
And the other 3 dudes would get whatever the fuck we got when we got it. That's why I started going at 6. So
Yeah, to get there early, to get an early start.
So I would get there and pull 2 new ones to guarantee my first 100 for the day.
Yeah.
So by the time he got in, I had already made $100. Okay, I already was at 500 for the week, and I had overtime there. There was overtime there, so it was just so weird that I was a cocaine dude. Not every night then, because I didn't have the money, and I knew I had gotten a second chance, and I had to pay a bunch of bills off. So I was such a hard worker there that they kind of got mad at me, George.
I know what you mean.
Like the other guys looked down at me.
Like, hey,
really?
you're making me look bad.
Really, dog? You got to come in at 6, What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
You can't come in at 7? And then they got mad because I was coming in at 6 and picking up the juicy stuff. Well, the place opens at 4. Beat me out.
Yeah.
Beat me out, bitch. Get here at 5.
People got places to go,
Nobody did that shit. So they kept complaining to Dirk Jordan. Dirk Johnson, whatever his name was. And now Dirk started riding me. But I had a friend and the partner. The owner of that place turned into a friend, and the guy that was in charge of service turned into a friend. So I went to them, and I'm like, this guy's riding me. Get him off me, because the one guy was from New York. I said, get him off me, because I'm going to knock him the fuck out.
Yep.
This guy's confused. And every morning, Dirk would go, the next time you come here before me and get authorization, this is a nice. One day I just grabbed him. I go, stay right there. I went in the back, and I got the owner. I go, come here for a second. You know, I was like, what's going on, Joe? I go, tell him what you just told me. Tell him. And he's like, well, it's that he comes here at 6. He goes, hey, where I come from, the early bird gets the worm. Sorry. So Dirk had egg on his face. So now Dirk would let me steal those 2 cars in the morning, and then he would give me cars from like 1952 to make me put them back to life. So I'd have to spend an extra hour there. So I got hip to him. So then him and like 2 other little white dudes would make little remarks at me from time to time. You know what I'm saying? So I knew who my friends were there.
Well, what would they say? Like, your armor all sucks.
Like something. What? You didn't, they would say something to me. What, you're not staying late tonight?
Oh, I got you.
And my girlfriend would make me lunch in those days, and I would eat lunch at 12. I would eat at 5. I could live off a breakfast burrito.
Straight up.
Because I would buy like 2 or 3 breakfast burritos, and I would be eating them while I worked. I didn't want to take a lunch. They would take an hour lunch.
Fuck that.
I'd work through my
that.
lunch, and then at 5, I would eat lunch, and they would make little remarks to me. But I had already made $300 for the day. Once I made $300, then you eat. But until you make $300, there ain't no eat. That was a discipline in my head. That was it. And that was, even when I was fucked up, I wasn't that fucked up. Don't ever get me wrong.
Well, you're a hustler.
I was still a hustler.
Yeah.
So this dude kept riding me one day. So one day I went in there at 5 in the morning, and what do I see? I see a dead rat on the floor. He got caught by a trap. And I hate motherfucking dead rats. So I'm washed. I said, oh, fuck. I got an idea. I took the whole trap against my best wishes. I got like a glove and a towel, and I carried that motherfucker, and I hit him behind the garbage. And the dude came, and his name was Dirk, whatever. Dirk Jordan, Dirk Johnson. I don't know what his
DJ.
whatever his fucking name is. These fucking hearing aids make my ears itchy as fuck. You know that?
Yeah, I can tell. It's all good, brother. You got those and the headphones. That's itchy.
Oh, my God. So
the mouse, the rat's behind the trash can.
This fucking rat had to be 5 inches, and the click had caught him like in half. So he was halfway in, and you could see his teeth and shit. So I'm like, fuck, how am I going to do this? So I hit him behind the garbage can. And this fucking dude, Dirk, came in with his 2 little capitans, and they made whatever remarks they wanted to. And he hung his jacket up. Like, I had the rat hidden over here, and he hung his jacket up right over there. And I'm like, Doug, this guy don't know. So little by little, I got the courage up. And I put my foot down on the trap. And I picked up the fucking thing, and he was dead.
Yeah.
So I kicked him out of the trap, and the rat fell. So now I had to get like a paper towel. And at lunchtime, when nobody was watching, I took the rat by the tail, and I put it in his jacket pocket.
Oh, shit.
And I covered the jacket pocket. And I kept working. At 5 o'clock, I took my lunch and shit. And then that night, my girlfriend picked me up at the time, and I went home, and I forgot all about Dirk. The next morning, I go in at 6. You know me, I get my 2 new cars. I'm trying to make my hustle on. And all of a sudden, I hear a car. We're working. It's on. The body shop is on.
Yeah, you're
Music
sweating, shit's moving.
People are fucking getting work orders. People are dropping off cars. Tow trucks are pulling up. The burrito lady's there. And all of a sudden, Dirk Jordan fucking pulls up, and his car is all dented. Like he had an accident and shit, right? Like it was all fucked up. You could hear it going, gah, 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 gah. And he walked in furious. Like, okay, who the fuck did this? He goes, I went to reach in my pocket for a cigarette, and I took out a rat. And I crashed my car. And you know me, dog. I just sat there, just bumping out
Marinate.
my little car, laughing inside, and he knew he was me.
Oh,
And him and his boys were going to try to get me, but it was too late. I had already been transferred to Bill Kraut Subaru as a fucking salesman. So suck my dick and call me shorty. I was born in 1940. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, that was good.